Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in its small forward.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. SGA passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Nice D from Durant. And here's Houston. To the paint. It's taken away by Wallace. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the three-pointer.
And you have to know that's coming from Gilgeous-Alexander. He is not shy beyond the arc.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, here's SGA. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. It's rebounded by Houston. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
First free throw is good. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, here's Dort. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The rebound by KD.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Thompson inside. SGA defending. Şengün kicks to Smith. Houston moving it around. There's a Kobe, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Wallace with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Now, here's Holmgren. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. But the All-Star game almost here. Let's see how the West is shaping up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Houston, 9 games back.
And, you know, for Houston, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
They've got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they better do it quick.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 28-point game against Chicago.
And on top of that, he made a massive impact with his rebounding.
KD with it, defended by Dort. Shoots over Dort. KD's shot is good.
You want this man holding the ball right here. Durant, he can work under pressure now.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one hits back iron.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Pass to Okogie. Up top, Şengün. Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Thompson kicks to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
SGA passes to Dort. And here is Wallace. Back to SGA. They need this. Şengün with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Outside for Durant. And another three for Houston.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 5. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. In second, the Rockets.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Here's Holmgren. His last outing, he had 8 points. Dort passes to Holmgren. SGA into the lane. It's stolen by Smith. Outside, KD. Thompson sets the pick for KD. Smith right side. Pass to Thompson. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. From beyond the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Durant, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And the first one at the line is good. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
No good on the second free throw.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Williams. The Rockets making the shot. Makes it off the glass.
And upon entering the league, Williams has developed a really nice handle, and it has served him well.
Pass to Okogie. Now Şengün. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams finds Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Holmgren outside. SGA surveying the defense. Tries it from 19. The rebound by KD.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Şengün with a screen on George. Pass to Okogie. Over Wallace. Okogie misses. Thunder trailing by 4. Holmgren kicks to SGA. Over in the corner, George. No good with the triple. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 12-3 run right now. To the inside. Here's Şengün. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
And here's a look at the stats for Durant. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's getting around 28 points per, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in. Outside for SGA. Fires from 18. It's good. SGA's got 5.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Durant inside. Defended by Dort. Dort against KD. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Holmgren. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Durant the pass to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for KD. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here's Durant. And that one, good. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Caruso looking for an opening. Misses the 3. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Smith. Aaron Holiday comes in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Amen Thompson. Then for the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Jalen Williams. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for SGA. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Holiday, the pass to Şengün. Holmgren with the steal. Now Shepard. His last outing, he had 8 points. Adams outside. Pass to Shepard. Here's Tate. Here's Şengün. Offline with his three.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now, here's Holmgren. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shepard with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Shepard. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Holmgren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the 5 down low.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Screen by Şengün. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
Adams sets the pick for Shepard. To the middle, Holmgren with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You've got to take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And so here is Houston, the Thunder making the shot. Here's Shepard. Nothing on the board.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Holmgren in the post. Şengün's there. Holmgren kicks to Mitchell. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. Offline from the top of the key. Rockets leading by 3. Tate with the ball. Williams picks him up. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Shepard, covered by Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Adams, the pass to Şengün. Launches it. The Thunder pull it in. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint. Williams kicks to Mitchell. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Joe. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Rockets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Shepard, that's good.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepard.
Richard Steven Adams is a bit of a throwback, isn't he?
Yeah, he never takes a three. He's a traditional big man. He wants to bang down low and dominate the glass. Steven uses his strength and his length.
Here's Joe. Still yet to score. Holmgren the pass to Mitchell. Over Shepard. The Thunder with another miss. Rockets leading by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. The kick out to Holiday. Houston moving the ball around. And it's Shepard missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now, here's Mitchell. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio. Shepard with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Pass to Şengün. Now Holiday. Now here's Adams. Now here's Şengün. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Rockets leading by 3. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Checked in for Athens. Kevin Durant comes in for Tate. It's Thompson in for Aaron Holiday. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Jalen Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Şengün kicks to Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Thompson.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Down low. Puts up a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Thunder have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Shea against tight D.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Inside, Şengün, and it goes down 2 points. Şengün's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here is Holmgren. He's got 7. Williams kicks to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holmgren against Şengün. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Rockets making a change here. Okogie's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Mitchell. Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Okogie. And here is Şengün. Here's Thompson. Five on the clock. Smith outside. Okogie for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Thunder trailing by 3. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wallace. Dort a screen on Smith. And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Left side, SGA. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Durant. Another miss by Houston.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Thompson against SGA. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the clock to the inside. It's deflected and stolen by Sengun. Outside Durant. Four on the clock. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Thunder trailing by 3. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Thompson. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Holmgren looking around. Durant with the steal. Here's Thompson. And then jammed down right as he goes over Jalen Williams.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. A 6-point game. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Adams, he's checked in for Alperen Sengun. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Gilgeous-Alexander slams it down.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace left side. Outside, Dort. Wallace with a screen for Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. And Thompson sends it back. Smith on the wing. Tipped away. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Williams against KD. Pass to Dort. Three-pointer. Wallace, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 34 points in the win against San Antonio.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends.
Here's KD after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Kevin?
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Wallace finds SGA. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shai.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Smith on the wing. Pass to Okogie. Screen by Adams. To the middle. Now Wallace. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The kick out to Williams. Stolen by Durant. Here's Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George.
Oh, tenacious drive by Smith, cruising right into the defense and draws the contact.
Rockets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Smith.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Jang, he's checked in for the Thunder. Both free throws good from Smith.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Rockets on top, up 3. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Welcome to halftime. And guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
He's wrecking those boys in the lane. They look worn out and defeated. That's how I used to do it.
Yeah, I knew somehow you was going to bring this back to you, but I don't disagree.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
It's too early to take these numbers seriously. Also, what you expect? Most of the usual suspects are up there.
Yeah, the perennial favorites, but don't discount some of the fresh blood coming up.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
You'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Rockets leading by 3. Durant with it. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Thompson against SGA. Outside, Dort. In the corner, Wallace with it. Pocket 6. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots from the corner. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Şengün. Defended by Holmgren. Dort wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Smith outside. Back to KD. Pass to Şengün. KD looking around. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander for the tie. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Thompson.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Some nice passing there by Houston. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Wallace kicks to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. At the top of the key, Holmgren. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Holmgren.
Well, you talk about new school big men. Chet Holmgren is in that category. Rim protection and perimeter game all rolled into one.
That one drops. He ties it up.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
A chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy, and everyone else knows it as well. Here's KD. 18 points for him. Using his length inside. Durant.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Now here's Thompson. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Şengün. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Holmgren with it. Picked up by Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. Now Williams. Şengün covering. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Okogie. Wallace covering. Back to KD. Fades away. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Down low. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Saturday, they'll be facing Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now, here's SGA. 20 points for him. Good D by Thompson.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Okogie, the pass to Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here's a look at some numbers for Alperen Şengün. Durant against Dort. Bobbed up there for Durant. Okogie misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. An easy 2 points on the layup. Dort's got 5.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can see and check out some of the most feared defenders in the league. The steal leaders among shooting guards. Take a look at Wallace. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
He's the kind of elite defender that opponents just absolute dread going against him.
Now here's Durant. 22 points for him. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Holmgren. And the layup's good off the glass. Holmgren's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And we know Chet can shoot the ball, but I like him the most when he's near the basket.
Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Williams, and the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Holmgren against Şengün. To the paint, Durant with the steal. Here's Okogie. Pass to Thompson. Houston moving it around. KD sets the pick for Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Smith. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. To stop the run. Bangs home the trifecta. Wallace has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Okogie. High post, Şengün. Smith finds Thompson. Smith with a screen on SGA. Out to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Wallace. He has 6. Holmgren can't hit.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Okogie. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. KD against Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Now Williams. Over Şengün. Unable to get that one.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Here's Okogie. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
And he can't get the first one. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Thompson. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing here by 8. Inside, and Wiggins throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Green, the screen. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Rockets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Aaron Holiday taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now, here's Mitchell. No scoring in this one. And there it is for him.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Holiday. Green kicks to Tate. Houston moving it around. Pass to Green. Now Shepard. Puts it up. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Thunder trailing by 6. It's tipped and stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Now Holiday. And stolen by Wiggins. Caruso against Tate. Caruso, the pass to Joe. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Houston lead. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Shepard. To the middle. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Lays it up off the glass.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Now here's Caruso. Still scoreless. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That's his first foul. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. There's 31 seconds left in the third. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Houston leading by 6. Lets it go from 14. Again, the Rockets score.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Mitchell looking it over. Drives to the hoop. Here's Williams, and he banks in the layup.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Holmgren is out there with Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Joe in at the 2. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Holmgren's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Oklahoma City. Pass to Şengün. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
Mitchell outside. Got loose. It's stolen by Shepard. Goes up and finished off by Shepard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And it's good, 2 points.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Now here's Adams. In the corner, Şengün with it. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Şengün. 5 to shoot. Over Holmgren. And the shot no good, a bit short. Thunder trailing by 5. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Shepard, covered by Mitchell. Shepard, the pass to Tate. Now Shepard. Şengün with the screen for Shepard. There's the triple. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Joe passes to Mitchell. Pass to Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Shepard, covered by Mitchell. Now here is Holiday. And here is Şengün. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Williams. Holmgren against Şengün. Here's Shepard. And he drops it in from the low post. Shepard's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Isaiah Joe. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. SGA finds Wiggins. Here's Shepard, covered by Mitchell. Left side, Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Houston lead.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Caruso against KD. Caruso kicks to SGA. Caruso, a screen on Holiday. Back to Caruso. Durant with the steal. Here's Holiday. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Holmgren.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
At the line for Houston, Aaron Holiday. 2 shots.
He's off on the first for the Rockets. Jabari Smith comes in for Steven Adams. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepard. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. KD with it. Williams picks him up. Durant, the pass to Thompson. And here's Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 11 points so far for Jabari Smith.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to SGA. Here's Holmgren. Sengun covering. The fader. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really control the inside.
Smith with a screen on Caruso. Durant with a wide open look. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Durant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Over Holiday. The Thunder with another miss. Now the Rockets with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Mitchell against Thompson. Back to Smith. Holiday finds Thompson. Over Mitchell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thunder trailing by 9. Down low. Holmgren in the post. Sengun covering. Holmgren with a screen on Smith. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's 7 points here for Jalen Williams.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Durant against Caruso. It's good. KD's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Caruso. Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. SGA into the lane. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Here's KD. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 38 points.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Outside, SGA. Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Okogie's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Then for the Thunder, Jordan comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Mitchell. SGA against Thompson. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 to shoot. That shot misses. Good D by Thompson. Rockets leading by 8. Smith dishes to KD. Puts it up from 12. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Thompson. SGA kicks to Wallace. Stolen by Thompson. And here's KD for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Team foul.
Let me tell you a little secret. I've had to guard KD, and it's not easy, folks. Not easy at all.
That's good from Durant. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
That one is no good.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And he nails the third. Thunder trailing by 10. Outside Williams. Toward outside. Here's Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Thompson. Lets loose a three. Smith there for the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now Durant. And good that time.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
Steps back. Ball is with a screen on Thompson. They swipe it. Dort against Durant. Strong finish by KD.
Teams have always tried to be physical with KD in the paint. Tried being the key word.
Now Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Strong move off the glass.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Outside Durant. Smith with a screen on George. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Ah, the dunk to punctuate.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Williams with the steal. Here's SGA. .112 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, good on the layup. Rockets leading by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Rockets.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And after dropping game one in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Here's Thompson. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And how much do coaches adjust their plans when facing back-to-back games?
I think, B.A., that really depends on your team and obviously the opponent you're playing against. Rotations can be modified if need be. You're looking at certain matchup situations. What's the type of team you're playing on the back end?
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
So it's Oklahoma City now. After the basket by Houston. To the left wing. Here's Holmgren. It's good from about 19 feet.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Pass to Okogie. Now Smith. And here's Thompson. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Good work defensively by Dort. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Wallace outside. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. And he buries his first look.
Lou Dort's frame is exactly built for that kind of shot. He is big, strong, and tough, folks.
Outside Durant. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's SGA. Last game he had 34 points. Inside. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. Back to Holmgren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Şengün.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
He hits the second from the line, and it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Durant with the bucket. Durant's got his second basket.
You see how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
Outside, Williams. Dort to screen on Smith. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dort. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Up top, Smith. Back to Durant. Now Şengün. He's covered by Holmgren. Smith passes to Durant. Let's go with a three. Wallace pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Williams in the post. He's against Smith. Williams misses. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Okogie. Back to Durant. Three-pointer. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Dort outside. Holmgren with a screen on Durant. Dort for 3. Fires in the triple. So Dort's got 5.
Wow, Dort just answering from distance right there. I love it.
Thompson in the post. SGA covering. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. And he banks in the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Williams on the wing, covered by Smith. Williams passes to Holmgren. Screen by Holmgren. Dort outside. Williams against Smith. Pulls it from the top of the key. Williams misses.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
And stolen by Holmgren. Williams in the post. Working on Şengün. Back to Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Durant, pass to Şengün. Out to the right wing. The 3. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Smith. He's got 10.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And a chance for us to show you this season's top scorers. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Thunder trail by 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Okogie, yet to see a basket. Şengün, a screen on SGA. With his first shot attempt. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Thompson. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. The kick to Durant. Thompson, a screen on SGA. And Houston, another three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. 7-point differential. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Now here's Durant. He had 28 points in the win against Chicago. 6 on the shot clock. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Pass to Holmgren. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Houston leading by 9. And stolen by Williams. Now here's SGA. On the wing, Wallace. Dort outside. Six to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. No points so far.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Okogie, the pass to Thompson.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
And he makes a first. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Tate comes in for Smith. And it's Shepard in for Okogie.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Houston making some changes. Green's checked in for Durant, and Holiday subbed in for Ben Thompson. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Mitchell's checked in. Outside, Williams. Will it go? That's good on the jumper.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Here's Shepard, checked by Mitchell. Down low. Here's Adams. Some solid defense from Williams. Thunder trail by 9. Now here's Williams. A 20-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Outside Holiday. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Oklahoma City ball.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
21, Aaron Wiggins.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Right side Mitchell. Pass to Williams. Wiggins outside. On the wing, Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Holiday. Here's Shepherd. 8 points in his last time out. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Shepherd. Checked by Mitchell. Adams against Williams. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That's their first personal foul. Third team foul.
Mind the lane.
At the
Mind the
line for
lane.
Houston.
One shot.
Steven Adams. One shot.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
Now here's Wiggins, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Shoots, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Isaiah Joe.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Joe. 8 points in his last time out. Holiday against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3, and the basket by Joe. Joe's got 5 now.
This is a specialty for Isaiah Joe. Rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Checked in for Green. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. We've got 1:23 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Adams. Here's Shepherd. Adams with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Here's Joe. He's got 5. And here's Holmgren. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston leading by 9. Holiday passes to Adams. Yep, that one goes. He has 7.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Holmgren. to Mitchell. Shot from the wing. The shot off that time. And so it's Houston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Alex Caruso. Holmgren is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Mitchell in at the one. Now here's Tate. No points yet. Pass to Shepard. There's the triple. Unable to get that one. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Now here's Caruso. Here's Holmgren. And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Williams with the screen. Outside Joe. Pass to Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Here's Shepard making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And Tate gets it to go.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Joe, the pass to Holmgren. Screen by Holmgren. The drive by Mitchell. Right side, Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. The Rockets lead by 12. Here's Holiday. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Comes up empty down low.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Brian?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
What you love about Alex Caruso, he's never going to force his own shot, just going to let the offense develop.
Here's Shepard, checked by Mitchell. Shepard, that's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Holmgren after the basket by Houston. Top of the key. Holiday grabs the miss. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Now here's Adams. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Outside Joe. 14 feet away, and the shot goes. Joe's got 7.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Houston making a change here. Durant's checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Williams, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. And the Rockets with possession here. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Durant. Durant owning the inside.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
It's Williams, high post, working on Şengün. Caruso outside. To the paint. Holmgren inside. Adams covering. And it's Holmgren missing. The Rockets lead by 12. Holiday surveying the floor. Durant against Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Holiday. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Holiday's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant is an underrated passer, and he has really shown a new level where that's concerned.
Adams against Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the inside. Here's Holiday. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
He's off on the first. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Thunder trail by 16. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Drills it from deep. Dort's got 8 points.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Durant, pass to Şengün. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren against Şengün. Holmgren right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
Boy, that's just a vet move right there. Night in, night out. Gilgeous-Alexander, such terrific awareness.
Durant looking around. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low, Gilgeous-Alexander. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. SGA's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. At one point, they led by 16. Thompson, a screen on Dort. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. For the Rockets, Steven Adams comes in for Alperen Şengün, and Okogie is subbed in for Holiday. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. It's Dort on the wing. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Smith against Williams. From deep, SGA. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Smith's got his first points of the night.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 6 in the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Thompson against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Houston. And here's Smith. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Durant against Dort. Durant inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You look at Thompson as the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Thunder, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And of course the Rockets, they're 5 spots behind them.
Right now for the Thunder, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
No one covering. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is one of the best to ever do it. Simply stated, Durant is lethal from behind the arc, and the efficiency is incredible.
Now here's Wallace. Still no points. Pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's SGA. Defended by Thompson. 5 on the clock. Here's SGA. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And the Thunder in possession here after the basket by Houston. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson to stop the drought. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's SGA. Excellent D there from Capella. Houston leading by 18. Okogie, the pass to Durant. There's 45 seconds left in the second. Pass to Capella. And here's Thompson for three. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Thunder trail by 21. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace's shot is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Durant. Chalk up 2 there. Durant's got 28.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Rockets on top, just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend? And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Houston Rockets.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard, also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Yep, secure those boards, good things happen. Scientifically proven.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
So one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Durant in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Wallace for 3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Wallace has got 6.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
That's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Thunder trail by 21. Now Williams. There's the drive. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Williams. Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out, this guy's game is big time.
And Williams drops them both.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time all-star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
And that one's good. Thompson
unleashes the bounce pass, an accurate assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to get it going. And that's 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
My goodness, the ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to invite, to initiate that contact, so tough.
The kick to Durant. And stolen by Williams. Pass to SGA. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Back to Williams. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Thompson with it. He's picked up by SGA. Thompson passes to Durant. Okogie on the wing. 6 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. From deep. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Pass to SGA. Williams on the wing. Durant against Dort. Holmgren right side. Back to Dort. Outside. Williams. Over Smith. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Dort. And it's 6 points for Jalen Williams.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Pass to Durant. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Şengün, no good.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Williams looking around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Şengün with a steal. Durant. Pass to Okogie. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Thunder trail by 18. Tipped. Here's SGA. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Okogie. Back to Thompson. Outside Durant. Şengün, a screen on Dort. Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. From deep three-point land. No luck on that one.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Brian, back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie.
We've always said Jalen Williams seems to play bigger than his size. That 7'2" wingspan and the instincts he brings makes him an exceptional wing defender.
Now here's Durant. Given 30. And Şengün throw it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. SGA passes to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Out left to the wing. Here's Okogie, still without a bucket. Pass to Durant. The 3 is up. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since. You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Alperen Şengün. Pass to Okogie. Durant against Dort. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Williams against Smith. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's SGA. And SGA throws it down.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
To the right side. Thompson outside. Şengün, the screen. Durant, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Thunder trail by 11. Pass to Williams. Now here's Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Durant.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Caruso's checked in.
Substitution on the board.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 12. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Durant. 32 points in the game for him. Here's Shepard. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Thompson outside. Knocks it down from distance. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Pass to Williams. SGA, a screen on Smith. Williams passes to Caruso. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Rockets lead by 14. To the middle. Here's Durant. They grab their own miss. Şengün finds Durant. And the shot's good. 34 points for Durant.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith passes to Durant. Smith with a screen on Caruso. Durant against Williams. Thompson outside. Inside. There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by Smith.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Houston making some changes. Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. And Holiday subbed in for Amen Thompson. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And Joe subbed in for Dort. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 18. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them.
4th team foul.
Williams passes to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 12 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Caruso. Shoots over Durant. And Durant with the block.
Boy, how about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
Green, the pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Holiday from long range. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Holiday's got 7.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's SGA. Currently scoring almost 32 a game. So valuable on offense. Here's Shepard. SGA covering. Here's Shepard. Outside Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Caruso. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Alex Caruso playing bigger than his size. Nice.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
1:41 left in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. Outside Joe. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here.
Oklahoma City ball.
All right, let's check out the best NBA teams from the field this season. In third, the Thunder.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
On defense, Houston to the middle. Caruso finds Mitchell. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Wiggins got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Green with a screen on Mitchell. The baseline J. Jump shot is good.
Yeah, the control, the confidence, it's all on display there for Shepherd.
Now here's Mitchell doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Williams passes to Joe. Back to Williams. And stolen by Holiday. Mitchell against Green. Pass to Holiday. Down low. Here's Adams. No good there. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 5. And so it's the Houston Rockets up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Holmgren in at the 5.
Number 32, Jeff Green.
Oklahoma City on D. 19-point game. To the paint. And stolen by Holmgren. Caruso outside. Holmgren, the pass to Wiggins. And stolen by Holiday. To the inside. Pass to Shepherd. This one for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Shepherd is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
Outside Mitchell. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Here's Shepherd, checked by Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Green. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Now here's Holmgren. It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's Joe. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Takes the three. Sinks the tray.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Here's Shepard. Checked by Mitchell. Outside Tate. Pass to Green. Outside Holiday. The three ball. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 21. Now Joe. Here's Mitchell. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Holmgren. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Adams checked in for the Rockets. Durant comes in for Tate. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Joe.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Adams with a screen on Mitchell. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Holmgren. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
Inside. And there's Şengün on the assist by Durant. Durant's got assist number 8 now on the night. Thunder trail by 20. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Durant, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Amen Thompson's checked in for the Rockets. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Free throws good from Durant.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working in practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Now here's Caruso. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Holmgren. Williams passes to Holmgren. And no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Over to the left wing. And stolen by Caruso. All alone on the break. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. And here's Şengün. Here's Shepard. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Here's SGA. That shot off. Thompson with some nice D. Houston leading by 21. Down low. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 10 points in just the second half.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, denied by Durant.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
Shepherd, that's good.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And here they come. Here's Williams. Oh, wow!
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The Rockets lead by 21. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Presentation of the player of the game, Kevin Durant.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Well, you can bet he knows what kind of challenge it is taking on the defending champs. He brought it all to the table tonight. He didn't hold anything back, getting them the win. Here's Okogie. It's tipped. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. On the take. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Durant, pass to Thompson. Here's Wallace. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
Doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
Good on both.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 39.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Now here's Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Smith. To the middle. Deflects the pass. 5 on the clock. Holmgren finds Williams. No good that time. Nice D from Durant. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The kick to Durant. From 15 feet away. And that one's good. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Pass to Williams. They set the screen. Holmgren outside. The three.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Here's Okogie. Back to Durant. And rejected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Six on the shot clock. Here's Okogie.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Dort, the pass to SGA. Thompson with some nice D. The Rockets lead by 20. Pass to Okogie. Back to Thompson. Now Durant. Houston working the ball around. Şengün, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, got a piece of it. To the inside. Şengün with a steal. Thompson passes to Durant. Down low. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 9th assist of the game now. Holmgren outside. Got a piece of it. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Now here's Thompson. Smith passes to Durant. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Nice move. Soft touch off the glass. Durant's got 43 points.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to SGA. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth. Wallace outside. Beyond the arc. Thompson pulls it in. So Houston takes the this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
KD, you were really setting the table for your teammates. Was that a conscious decision?
I just wanted to see the floor a little better than I did last game. See where the help is coming from, see if they're helping, doubling, shadowing, you know. So I just tried to play the game and be cerebral out there, and we played great defense all night.
Your court vision was on point. Thanks, KD.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kevin Durant.